There are all these platforms, and yet it's all this empty conversation. That's why I say we need to have death of content. We don't need no more content. Hey y'all, it's Sierra, and you watching Upshaw. Now look, disclaimer, the perfectionist in me has to give a disclaimer. Y'all see the ring light? I was trying to give lights, camera, action, cute little setup. The technical difficulties was stressing me out, and it was about to make me not have a video. So I said, you know what? We're going to just talk to the camera, and this might be my new style. I don't know, because I got a whole bunch of videos to film, and I don't feel like all that. I don't feel like being stressed out. So here we go. Okay, yes. So, death of content. You may be thinking, girl, ain't this content that you're making right now? No, it's not. This is a talk show. This is media. This is art. I looked up the definition of content, and content is merely just information that is shared. So, truly, a video of a wall drying, of paint drying, is content. Like, that's not the same as art. That's not the same. All these shifts that are happening, everybody is feeling it. And I think I noticed it after 2020, not just 2020, but really 2021, 2022, and this year. It's just like, it's becoming this big elephant in the room. And I'm just really feeling it. And I know so many of my peers will talk about this, where the sky is falling. You know what I mean? The sky is falling. And so we need to talk about it. And not only do we need to talk about it, we need to have some real conversations about life, about this world, and we really don't need any more frivolous, meaningless conversations. Media is so powerful. I think about the show Succession and how Logan Roy, his family, how they have so much wealth and so much power, and they run a media company. Media is so powerful, from social media to major networks, major companies. It's so powerful because it has the power of influence. If you can influence someone's mind, I mean, that's major. That's everything. And so when we have these platforms like social media, now the everyday person has the ability to influence. That's a great thing. And at the same time, it's a great responsibility. And so that's why I say death of content, because we don't need no more empty conversations. We don't need any more empty videos. I love a laugh like everybody else. I'm not talking about that, but I just realized, I noticed there are so many podcasts, TV shows, music, and it's all with this content. I get the content out, these clips, these wanting to go viral, to be seen. And my question is, what is the point? What is the purpose of having a platform if you're not going to talk about anything? Do you just want the platform to have a coupon code and sell some lipstick? I mean, that's cool too, I guess, but the times are no longer calling for that. And all these panel discussions and all these meetups and meet and greets and all these different things. And it's like, what are we talking about? What is happening? Let's cut it all out. And that's why I think it's over for the influencer culture. That's over. That's done. It's over. We don't need no more codes on lip gloss, on panties, on hair care products. I mean, if you share some that you feel like the people just need to know about, tell us. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Listen, I'm not trying to knock nobody. Get your money. I feel you. I understand. At the same time, it's like, okay, sell your lip gloss, sell your coupon code, and then talk about what's really happening in the world, because you have influence. So how are you going to use it? Why are you selling the ebooks? Are you really trying to help the people? Are you just giving out content? Information can be frivolous. It could be frivolous information. It could be meaningless information. It's just information. What is the platform for? What are you using your platform for? I did a job training years ago, and the facilitator talked about step up, step back. Step up, step back. And it's all about, if you are someone who is more inclined to give, to share, to share, you may want to step back. Okay. So you can listen more. It's maybe opportunity for you to practice your listening skills. And for those who are more of the people who are just naturally step back, it's opportunity for you to step up and share your wisdom. I think that's what is called for now for the collective when it comes to the space of media. And these platforms. If you are someone who is used to sharing and you really sit with yourself and realize, I don't really be talking about nothing. Be real with yourself. You don't really be talking about nothing. You need to step back. And for those who have something to say, whether it be through a podcast, whether it be through videos, whether it be through music, visual art, whatever, we need art. Like this time, that's where the Renaissance comes from, where people need inspiration, they need encouragement, they need the arts. Art has been so diluted. And, I'm an art kid, so I'm an art school graduate, honey. So I believe in the arts and the power of the arts. And I worked in arts in college and then after college, so I'm artist down to the white meat, honey. And so I know the power of art firsthand, and it's like that's what the people need. That's what we need. We don't need no more empty conversations. We don't need no more stupid dances. If you're gonna do a dance, really put your art into it. Put your all into it. Do something for real. Instead of trying to go viral for what? Go viral so you can be on some goofy talk show and sell a t-shirt? Real life is happening, and we need real people to talk about some real stuff. The overproduction and overconsumption of content has done a few things. One, has diluted the space of media and art. Now everything is so watered down because everyone's trying to go viral to get their platform going, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And like things like podcasts get such a bad rep because some people are talking about nothing to get eyes on them to have a platform so they can go on tour and talk about nothing, so they can sell an ebook full of nothing. It's just a whole bunch of nothingness. When the reality is conversations are needed. Thoughts need to be shared, and people need to have inspiration, to have perspectives to be shifted, their minds to be expanded. So I said, step up, step back. For the people who know you got something to say, but you feel like, oh, the space is so overcrowded. It is crowded, it is, but we need people to actually say something. And for the artists out there who feel like, again, the space is overcrowded, it is, but because it's full of content. Like everybody's song is so TikTok-y, like everything is content, and it's just like, it's weird. So overconsumption is watering messages down, and it's dangerous because, again, media is very powerful. And we could talk about how, don't let things influence us, but we're having a human experience. I know I've been influenced. We all have been influenced by media, positively and negatively. So it's like, for those who have the call to have a platform, utilize it wisely. Another thing that I noticed with this overproduction of content is that it's giving this false inclusivity, am I saying that word right? It's making everybody feel like they belong with everything. That's not true. The reality is, sometimes the only thing that connects us is the fact that we are inhabitants of the earth. Sometimes that's it. And this content world, this space, because it's also very connected to social media, things like that, it makes people feel like they are inclined to jump in conversations that have nothing to do with them. So if I'm talking about women in their femininity, if I'm talking about what I would like to see from my Black community, if I'm talking about sisterhood and those topics, you're not connected to them, you're just inserting yourself in the conversation. I want to say this, something that I heard a really wise person say, and that's, go get you some business. Okay? This content space, this everything make everybody feel like they got to jump in and we all include. No, everything is not for everybody, and everybody is not talking to you. That's why I say I would love to see a renaissance of art, because it's talking to who it needs to talk to. You know what I'm saying? We need to get back to that, because this content is also for everybody, trying to just be with everybody. It's like everything is not for everybody. No, we need to be more authentic, because that's how we're going to find our people, creators, artists, speakers, all of that. We need to be authentic so our people can find us. And the people who are on the receiving mode, y'all need to understand what's for you and what's not for you. We need art. We need media in the positive way to encourage us, to inspire us, to influence us to be better. Inspire me to be a higher me. We need things like that. We don't need any more stupid challenges. We don't need any more empty conversations. We don't need any more tactics to build a platform to go viral just to have eyes on us so we can do what? Sell more products that don't really help us do anything. Listen, I'm all about you getting your money and you building something for yourself and your legacy, but really we need integrity when it comes to this media space. And I'm doing my part with my show, Upshaw, being authentic and telling how I see it. And I hope that encourages somebody, inspires somebody. If anything else, I hope it encourages you to be yourself, because we definitely need more of that. Okay, this content space got clones popping up all over the world, and it's just insane. So that's it. Keeping it cute. That the content. We don't need no more empty conversations. We need people to really talk about what's really going on. And there's so much going on. So it's so much to talk about that there's really no reason for it to be empty conversations. You know what I mean? I ain't saying it's one thing to talk about. It's so many things to talk about. Even if you're gonna talk about food, let's talk about some healthy food. Let's talk about something that's gonna help us. Do something creative. It's just like all these random clips of nothingness. Over it. Thank y'all for watching. This might be my new little style, honey. Very rare. I'm still gonna be cute. You know, I'm gonna show my little outfits off. Ooh, not the mic. I'm still gonna be cute, show my outfits, but girl, that light camera action, that was stressing me out. Like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video, girl, okay? Because this ain't content. This is art. This is media. This is a talk show. The girls need to see it. I'm up in this thing every Friday. I'll see y'all later.